I love being right. I love being correct. I love knowing the answer. I made a video months ago about Jidion. And I know for a lot of people, I made a few videos about Jidion. But I said this months ago on stream, I'm going to say it again. Jidion is a goofy goober, and he's an idiot. And here's the thing. I commend him for trying to become a Christian channel. I commend him for trying to change up his content. A lot of people are scared to do that. So you have to give him props for that. If it works, it works, and people beat it into the ground till nobody watches anymore. He was at the height, and he decided to fucking dip. He was at the height, and he decided, fucking, you know what? I'm done. I can't do this no more. Mentally, I feel unhappy with this. Mentally, I feel guilty. I'm going to become more of a Christian-based channel because I love God so much and I want to embrace him, my Lord and Savior, right? And that's cool. Nobody should shit on that. Nobody should hate on that. But the intention behind it was not fully. It wasn't. Jidion, in my opinion, was banking that his Christian channel would blow up, do the same amount of numbers, or even half his numbers on his main channel, so he doesn't have to go back to reverting to the old content. Because it's clear that it wasn't that, in my opinion, I think it was more of he was drained. He had nothing left to do. How many pranks can you do so many times before you just run out of pranks, you know? And it became borderline harassing people. It was no longer pranks. He got people fired at their jobs. He harassed people during the pranks. And it was just becoming more of a But I said this about Jidion when he announced the Christian shit. I said, give him a few months. He's gonna try and revert making old content again. He announced that he was days, probably a week ago from now. And honest to God, I fucking told you. Honest to God, all the doubters, all the Jidion dick munchers, that was like, oh my God, you don't know nothing about him. You're a hater, you're jealous, and you're a hater. Fuck you. I've been right about this. Everything I said about Jidion, when it came to his pranks and when it came to his audience, I was correct about. When it came to the whole Christian shit, I was correct about. And it's just so clear where you can see this shit coming from. Here's the thing. He was banking that his Christian shit would become famous. But we have seen multiple times where a big streamer, a big YouTuber starts doing Christian channel shit and they just go away. You don't hear about them anymore. They probably still make content and you just don't hear about them anymore. And my biggest example is Young Don the Sauce God. Young Don the Sauce God was hands down the biggest... I know y'all heard that. Young Don the Sauce God was hands down the biggest animation channel on YouTube for story times. At one point, he was getting millions of views, all that shit. What is going on? Am I outside? This is like a car meetup. What's going on? But Young Don was really popular, getting millions of views, getting millions of fucking subs, and he was doing really fucking well. He was even starting to make music. He was starting to do so fucking good. And then he just stopped at his peak. He stopped at the peak to make Christian content because he thought he had such a loyal fan base, and he did. But that loyal fan base, let's be so for real. Not Christians, but religion in general divides your audience. Because now everybody else that watched you before that was that was not a Christian, now they're gonna be like, why do I even want to watch this guy? All he's gonna yap about is a religion I don't believe in. Why do I want to watch him? And that what happened. Happened to Young Don. Happened to Jidion. And I feel like some of these guys don't understand that. Not everybody that watches you believes in one religion. There are multiple. Muslim, Jews, all them motherfuckers. You can have a whole audience. You can have like 20% audience full of fucking Jews, and you wouldn't know it. But it's just like one of the things where Jidion really thought and banked on it, thinking that he can maintain majority of his audience with the religion shit. But no, in reality, what it did was basically drive majority of his audience away. Why would I want to watch a channel that preaches about a religion I do not believe in? I know Christianity is like the biggest religion in the world, but not everybody believes in it. You have some people that are atheists. You have some people that are just not into it. You have some people that do believe in it, but don't want to watch content about it. So for Jidion to basically beg God that he can keep a majority of his audience was absolutely dumb. It was the dumbest shit ever. My personal opinion, he should have just announced he needed a break. Because it's clear he wanted a break. And he was going to focus more on this. You know what he should have done? Look, guys, I'm tired of doing the pranks. I'm tired of doing the reactions. I just want to go back. I just want to take a break, take a breather, take a month or two off. But I'm not going to quit making content. I'm going to make another type of content that's more about religion because I've really been into it lately and I've really been into the whole Bible and the preaching. So if you want to watch me, I'm going to be on this channel. But I will be back in a few months and I will upload content on the main channel and the secondary channel. That's exactly how it should have happened. But no. You know what his dumbass did? He deleted all his fucking videos on all his channels like a limp dick. And now all the views are gone. All the ad revenue gone. And it's like, bro, what the fuck were you thinking? You did all that shit. You basically restarted your whole channel just because you wanted to take a break? A few months break. He threw away everything just to come back and like, yeah, I kind of miss it. I miss it. Like, oh my God, that was the most limp dick thing I ever seen in my life. And I do not care, bro. I truly have no sympathy for Jidion because if you have been watching him and you've been a fan of him, you can tell he just is lost in the sauce. The whole crying about like legit, YouTubers do sponsorships all the fucking time. But for him to basically cry about it and be like, fuck the brands. Fuck the brands. I didn't want to seem like I'm using y'all. Fuck the brands. Like a fucking crybaby. And then the whole, guys, I'm gonna be leaving and I kind of feel guilty. I'm gonna be making a Christian channel. To now, well, I'm back. Let's watch some videos. I'm like, bro, like, it's so goofy. But here's the thing. I get it. I understand it. Making pranks where you're literally fucking harming people and ruining people's lives kind of fucking sucks. He got the people at Gatorade fired. He was harassing people in his old videos. And it's like, I get it. I get that will eat you up mentally inside. But the whole point of deleting all your videos, dipping on all your old content, and basically telling your fan base, hey guys, we're getting millions of views. We're doing good right now. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna quit the momentum. We're gonna pull a break on the train, and we're gonna hop on a new train. The train to heaven. The train to the Lord. And we're gonna get on this train. And we're gonna drive up that goddamn trail. We're gonna grow on them tracks. Like, bro, it was the dumbest shit I ever seen in my life. Like, all props to him. But it was clear from the beginning, and I said this before, and I'll say it again. He was not gonna do Christian shit for the remainder of his YouTube career. He was gonna go back to his old shit. I did say he was, but here's the thing. I am wrong. He said he ain't gonna do pranks no more. And knowing Jidion, I don't believe a fucking thing he says. So I'm gonna keep this. In the span of 3 months, I bet everything that he's gonna upload a prank video. It's not gonna be a crazy prank, but it's gonna be a goofy little prank. I bet everything on it. But yeah, bro. I was right about Jidion. I hate being correct when it comes to shit like this, but y'all better learn. I'm the GOAT, and he the joke. Oh baby, oh baby. But yeah, from me to you, two toes.